Hey everyone, it's Dan Williams here, and today I'm going to be doing a commentary or reaction to the first two episodes of Thomas and his Trackmaster and Tomy Friends, aka my Thomas series. So yeah, it's been a year since the first episode came out, and want to do something special. Oh yeah, also yesterday. It's been a year since I uploaded the my Magic Road Blu-ray review, and this was the first video that had ever had comments, and the first person that ever commented on my videos was Mr. Mindblock / The Eye Twinkle. The second was Stitch Underground. But yeah, this was the first video that had comments and everything, and it's really cool now that I have but yeah, from now on, sorry I'm mixing up my words, but anyway, we're not talking about this, we're talking about my Thomas series. So what I'm gonna do is this is the regular episode, but this one had no intro, no end credits, and no sound effects. It just had my narration. This one had the chugging sounds, the intro, and end credits. So this is the enhanced version. So I'm going to do a commentary of the enhanced version, and then I'm going to do another one of the Zombie Engine, the second episode. So let's get started. Alright. Oh yes. Hold on, I want to get back. Yeah, this was yes, this music, that's not Thomas music, I know. Little engines can do big things. That was actually one of the episodes that I came up with when I was a little kid. So it's really cool to have one of my ideas as a little kid and making it into an actual episode. But the quality was different. The layout was a little more different. Like you don't see the Tomy stuff around here. You don't see a tunnel. None of that. You see doors, all that, and the quality was a little different. Like, yeah, you see how the quality was a little weird. For some reason, whenever I upload stuff with Viva, after I finish a video with Viva Video, sometimes the quality looks weird, which I have no idea why. But anyway, and the music is different too. That's not Thomas music. So this was back when I let's play. This was when I was too scared about copyright, but thanks to Stitch Underground and my other YouTube friends, I was able to finally actually use Thomas music, finally, based on the music by Reverend WRG. I forgot to put in television series by Bill Allcroft and David Mitten, but that's fine. So right here, there's Arthur, Salty, Edward, and Henry. Oh yeah, and this is where this area right here is where Brenham Docks is. Or sorry, not Brenham. Back then Brenham Docks was right here, but this is the area where the action canon is now. Alright, oh yeah, and the lighthouse is right there. There's Emily. Yeah, the lighthouse is right there. Also, in this area right here, like, where this track leads to the coal plant. If you ever watch my Match Road remakes and see the Diesel 10 getting covered in coal, this was the area where the coaling plant was. A lot of things have changed back then. There's Gordon with the 2 express coaches. There's and the signal used to be right there instead of over here. There's Toby, there's Thomas, the CGI Tomy Playrail Thomas. The music I've used for for the intro. It's not Thomas music. Guys, tell me in the comments below. Do you think that this suits Thomas? This intro? Yeah. So I don't know. It kind of suits it. It's more of a sad music. I don't know. Let's continue. There's There's Rocky. My old Rocky. Told by Ann Williams, yes. Okay, this shot was beautiful. I like this. And right here, you can see the water tower right here. There's the coal plant. There's Diesel. There's Whiff. There's Neville, and there's Emily.
Little engines can do big things.
Yep.
It was a beautiful sunny day on the island of Sodor.
And yes, back then I did the chugging sounds. Not anymore. But you have Neville and Marley.
Thomas and Percy were biffing and bashing freight cars in the yard. They were having a wonderful time.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was recording the scene, it was actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Just then, Sir Topham had arrived. Thomas and Percy.
Oh, there's my Railway Series Thomas book. I forgot to pick that up.
I need you to take this heavy goods train and deliver it to Brenham Docks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, said Thomas and Percy.
Is it me or I'm trying to think? Is it me or is my Percy voice does my Percy voice sound a little bit different? Yes, sir.
Then Sir Topham had left. I'll be right back, Thomas. I have to go and get some water.
One of Percy's front wheels are derailed. Goof. Oh wait. Oh, sorry. No, it's not. I didn't. Oh gosh. I first thought I was because of this part right here. Never mind. I'm so stupid.
Said Percy, and he chucked away.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This was when I used to record my videos on my phone. Not a video camera, but a phone. And sometimes, for some reason, when I do video, the quality looks different and it's a little darker.
Just then, Gordon arrived.
Gordon. Oh yes, and the paper faces. Yep, back then I used to use paper faces instead of the painted faces. Or actually, I told Stitch and Spider-Fan this. For those of you, from now on, the faces are gonna be the actual faces. Like they're gonna be photoshopped into the engine's faces. They're gonna blend in. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little bit more of a change for season 2.
Come on, little Thomas. Half Gordon.
Come on, little Thomas.
The express isn't gonna shunt itself. Sorry, Gordon, not today, said Thomas. Me and Percy have to take this heavy goods train to Brenham Docks. Gordon laughed. 2 little engines carrying 1 heavy goods train. We big engines don't need an extra engine to carry a heavy goods train. We are much stronger than little engines like you, Thomas. In fact, little engines can't even do a thing that big engines could.
Sometimes the timing can be a little messed up.
Express. This made Thomas cross.
Yep.
Little engines can do big things, Gordon, said Thomas crossly.
Gordon?
And I'll prove it to you by pulling this heavy goods.
Actually, isn't it? Wait, actually, now I think about it, Brenham Docks is behind, so it doesn't take that long. Just kidding. They're salty and aren't they?
Goods train myself. Good luck.
Gosh, man.
Thomas quickly backed up to the goods train and was coupled up. Then, wheel turn by wheel turn, Thomas puffed slowly away with the heavy goods train.
I had to slow it down because when I was in the regular speed, Thomas was going a little bit faster.
As Thomas puffed down the line,
Okay. This part of the episode was filmed during the nighttime. This was filmed, and the rest of it was filmed in the morning.
he was already starting to get a little tired, but he kept on moving. Ha! Laughed Thomas. See, Gordon, little engines can do big things.
You got that right.
But Thomas...
Okay, so this is right here. In this scene right here. Oh. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Anyway.
Stopped at a signal,
right here.
He saw Emily.
Oh, there's Emily. Yep. Oh, yeah, I was going to say. So, yes, I'm pretty sure you guys know this. I took out some of the tracks, some extra tracks, and some points for this scene right here. I actually like this part. This part was actually pretty cool when I was making this. The signal's right there.
Emily can see that Thomas was out of breath. This goods train looks way too heavy for you, Thomas, said Emily. Do you need some help?
Yeah. See, this is when I didn't use the woman chipmunk voice. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like the Emily voice in this one that I did because it sounds bad. Ugh, man.
No, thank you, Emily, huffed Thomas. Little engines can do big things.
Goodbye, Emily.
Then the signal went up, and Thomas puffed away.
Yeah, sorry, there's no green and red signal.
Now Thomas was getting even more tired. His pistons
I love that, the
pumped and
close
his
up
axles
those
ached.
wheels.
I can do it! I can do it! Panted Thomas. Henry had to stop at a signal for Thomas.
There's Henry.
But as he saw Thomas, he can see that his face was as red as James.
Ah, James was mentioned.
Would you like some help? Asked Henry.
And Henry's voice was a little different. It was like, would you like some help? It was kind of like that, but now it's, would you like some help? That's what Henry's voice is now.
No, thank you. Little engines can do big things, said Thomas as he's still panting.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This episode feels a little Sharon Millery, or Hit Era-ish, because when I was when I was making this episode, I had been watching the Hit Era a lot. It appears like this was during the 75th anniversary of Thomas, and I used to watch a lot of Thomas classics. And during this time, I was watching a lot of Hit Era episodes, and some of it got in my head while making this.
Then there was trouble.
A Pennsylvania freight train.
Thomas started to chuff slower and slower and slower. Then he stopped.
Yep.
Thomas had used up all of his coal to pull the heavy goods train. Now he has ran out.
Yep.
So was his fire. Cinders and ashes, cried Thomas. I'm stuck.
Sorry, hold on. I don't know why I said fire. I mean, if he's running out of coal, he can't puff anymore. He can't move even without like if his fire's out, he can't move. If he doesn't have any coal, he can't move. So I don't know why I said so. So was his fire. I don't know why I said that.
And he was. Thomas felt silly. If only I let Percy, Emily, or Henry help me. Then Thomas heard a voice. Thomas! It was Percy.
No
Why
kidding.
did you left without me?
Sorry.
Asked Percy. I pulled this heavy goods train myself because I wanted to prove to Gordon that little engines can do big things. But I was wrong. I'm sorry, Percy. That's not true, Thomas. We little engines have done big things. Like what? Asked Thomas. Well, did you remember the time that you saved Lady from Diesel 10?
Yep.
Yes, I do remember. And, continued Percy,
Okay.
what about the time that I saved James from a landslide?
Okay. That was a complete error. Because my Thomas series is a new timeline and it takes place after Hero of the Rails. And it's a new timeline, which means there was no Sharon Miller error, there was no Brenner error, and there was no Brother, which means Misty on Rescue, Day of the Diesels, Blue Mountain Mystery, King of the Railway, Tale of the Brave, and the other movies never existed in this series. These never exist. So that was an error. Alright, so guys, ignore that part. Alright? Ignore the part with Percy about saving James from a landslide, because that's supposed to be from A Tale of a Brave reference. So, ignore that.
Yes, I remember that too, answered Thomas. You were very brave, Percy. This made Thomas feel better. You see, Thomas, little engines can do big things. Just not every big thing,
Percy's getting
explained
smart.
Percy. Now I'll help you pull this goods train. Thank you, Percy. But wait, gasped Thomas. I ran out of coal. I used the rest of it to pull this heavy goods train. Don't worry, puffed Percy. I can give you some of my coal.
Yep.
Soon Thomas's fire was lit.
You don't see fire. Like I said, my editing wasn't that good back then.
Percy backed up to Thomas, and they chuffed happily together.
A nice little Hero of the Rails reference. There's my finger.
As Thomas and Percy puffed to the big hill,
Edward!
they could see Edward giving Gordon a push. Hello, Gordon. Why is Edward giving you a push? I thought you said that big engines are stronger than little engines and don't need an extra engine, teased Thomas.
I love
Gordon
that.
was embarrassed.
He was.
And the two best friends puffed away laughing.
I like that. Okay, that's loud. Yeah, now here's the end credits. Director, yeah. I actually like this music. That's why I use it a lot, and that's why I use that a lot in some of my videos. I liked it. And Williams, that's right. For some reason, I actually missed this in this end credits for some reason. But you know, music. Okay, these are the names of the music. This was the intro music, and the Travel, that's the end credits music. That's what it was called. Some nice country music. I don't know. Does it suit Thomas for some reason? I think it suits Thomas for some reason. Chugging sounds. I did the chugging sounds. All right. So that was episode 1 of my Thomas series. Now, episode 2. Oh yeah, and hold on. Before I play this one, oh, sorry. Anyway, before I start, this I actually did two versions of my. Actually, 3 versions. One was the regular one that had no intro, no end credits, no chugging sounds, no music. Then the enhanced one, that I just watched. And I did another one that's not on YouTube. It's in my private files. It's the same episode, but this time it has actual Thomas music. Usually it's the hit era themes, but so yeah, and I was gonna upload that, but because of copyright, I was like, nah. Well, that was when I was too scared about copyright. So, all right, episode 2, the zombie engine. This wasn't the hardest episode to write, but this was the hardest episode to film. Hold on, let's skip the intro because we've seen the intro before. Yep, Thomas is Trackmaster and Tomy friends. We've seen it before. Okay, this one
Zombie engine.
The zombie. Okay, that's Thomas right there. See, here's what I don't like about this episode. It's so hard to see, and I thought these lights would help. These candle lights, it's supposed to be like a little Halloween thing. But it didn't look. But it doesn't look easy to see, so I'm not proud of that.
It was a week before Halloween on the island of Sodor. At Tidman's sheds,
See, like I said, the quality wasn't that good.
Edward was telling a scary story
But I'll say this: I love the sheds. The sheds are pretty good.
about the zombie engine to his Steam Team friends. They say that on every Halloween month, the zombie engine will appear every nighttime to sneak upon an engine who's alone by making moaning and groaning noises, and then catches the engine and pulls it away. After that, the engine who was pulled away was also turned into a zombie engine.
Yep.
The story was making Percy scared. Thomas didn't like.
Oh yeah. Now I use This time I use the painted faces now. No paper faces anymore. I now paint them. Not literally, but like draw them. And I was trying to use, and this was my first time doing this, so that's why it looks a little bit sloppy.
Like seeing his best friend scared. Edward, your story is making Percy scared. And besides, he's pulling the mail train tonight. Oh, sorry, Percy. I didn't want to scare you. It's okay, Edward, said Percy.
James and Gordon, he's two.
What's so funny? Asked Thomas. Of course Percy's gonna get scared. He's always scared on Halloween. Yeah, especially when he pulls the mail. Don't listen to them, Percy. There are no such things as a zombie engine. It's only a make-believe. Thank you, Thomas.
It's just a silly make-believe.
You better be careful out there, Percy, or that zombie engine will pull you away.
You two need to stop making fun of Percy,
said Emily crossly. Why? It's not our fault that he's a scaredy engine. Do you think Percy's the only one that gets scared? Asked Thomas crossly. I get scared sometimes too on Halloween. That's because you're a little engine, Thomas, and little engines are always scared. We big engines are more braver. What? Later.
Okay. This was terrible. I hate this part. This part edited was so bad. First of all, the sleeping is so creepy. It's like Michael Myers. Like there's no you can't see that. All you just see is like that. That was supposed to be their sleeping eyes, which is so freaking weird and creepy. And when the engines were asleep, Gordon and James were thinking of a mean plan. Hey Gordon, why don't we hide somewhere and wait until Percy comes and give him a nice moaning and groaning sound? Yes, and we will see how he will react. Percy was almost done with his mail delivery. Where's Percy? He just had to deliver his one last load of letters to the big station. Gordon and James were waiting for Percy. Okay, so if you guys don't know, that Gordon and James are at the shunting yard. That's where they're at, which is near the big station. They were hiding at the yard. Oh, there we go. When they heard Percy, they started to make moaning and groaning noises. Ooh. Ah. Who's there? But there was no one there. Percy continued chuffing, but the more he chuffed, the louder the noise went. Oh my gosh. It's the zombie engine, cried Percy. Percy puffed faster and faster. He was so scared that he zoomed past the big station. Zoom past? Come on. As Thomas, Edward, Henry, and Emily were sleeping, they heard a whistle. Beep, beep. Oh yeah, the peep peep. Instead of this was back then. I just do peep peep instead of using the actual whistles. I heard it! I heard it! What did you hear, Percy? Asked Henry. The zombie engine. It was making moaning and groaning noises, like you said in your story, Edward. That wasn't the zombie engine, Percy, puffed Thomas. It was Gordon and James.
You better hurry back to the big station, Percy. Yeah, or you'll be late. Bust my buffers! I just passed the big station. Oh no, so Tom's gonna be cross with me. Why would you two try to scare Percy like that? Asked Thomas crossly.
Because they're
Oh,
jerks.
don't be silly, Thomas. We weren't trying to scare Percy. We just need to know what his reaction would be if he hears or sees a zombie engine.
Gordon.
Thomas was very cross with Gordon and James. He wanted to pay them back for scaring Percy and making him late.
Alright, finally there's daytime. Now we can see.
Next morning, Thomas was trying to find an engine who was a good scarer, but there was only one engine. I really hope he can help me, thought Thomas.
That's him. The first appearance of Diesel 10.
The only engine that was scary was Diesel 10. Ever since Diesel 10 fell off the viaduct and was put back on the tracks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So there is a calling all engines in my series, but Diesel 10 is not a part of it. Okay? Like just someday I'm gonna do like a rewrite of calling all engines. And one of the new stuff, Diesel 10 is not gonna be in it. Okay? So that's why this is kind of like a redo of calling all engines. Kind of, with Thomas and Diesel 10 meeting after Magic Railroad.
So Tom has given him a second chance by clearing out the tracks.
Nice pencil.
Thomas took a deep breath and chuffed slowly to Diesel 10. Hello, Diesel 10. Diesel 10 was not pleased to see Thomas. Oh, would you look at here? If it isn't the blue puffball, the one that ruined my unfinished business. What do you want? Thomas told...
Okay, I don't know what happened. See, that's the issue. Back then, my timing was terrible.
Diesel 10 all about Gordon and James making fun of Percy and the zombie engine. I'm starting to like that big blue and red puffball. That little green steamy deserves it. When someone gets scared, you get made fun of. So,
There we go.
that's not my problem. Now go away. I'm not saying that's your problem, Diesel 10, huffed Thomas. I just need your help. Oh, really? Yes. I need you to help me scare Gordon and James from making fun of Percy. And what do I get in return? Asked Diesel 10. I'll tell Sir Tom Hat that you have worked very hard, and I'm pretty sure he'll give you a much better job.
For those of you who don't know, Diesel 10's new job, I don't think it was ever mentioned, but yeah, Diesel 10's new job is working at the smelter's yard. Yeah, he's now be working at the smelter's yard now, which is why in my Magicville sequel, Diesel 10 is in the smelter's yard a lot.
Diesel 10 did not want to help Thomas, but he hated his job more than he hates Thomas. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but fine, I'll help you. Thank you, Diesel 10. Thomas told Diesel 10 what the plan is, and then Thomas told Percy about the plan. Thank you, Thomas. That night, the
That was Thomas
plan
moving.
begins.
There's Gordon
First,
and
Thomas
James.
has to take Gordon and James to Diesel 10's location.
Oh man, this was terrible.
This better be important, grumbled Gordon. Oh, it will be, Gordon. And just wait until you two see it. You two stay right here.
Okay, this is when I was getting really fed up with this scene. This part I was getting really fed up. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm getting tired because I don't think people are gonna be seeing this. So I decided to get a light and point at Thomas, James, and Gordon.
I'll be right back with the important surprise. Fine, but hurry up.
Here we go again.
Okay, Diesel 10, that's your cue. It's been a long time since I scared an engine.
That actually looks a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
What? What was that? Oh, don't tell me you're scared, James. It's probably just the wind. That does not sound like the wind, Gordon. Who's there?
I like this scene. Just kidding. That wasn't an actual
It's
jump
the
scare.
zombie engine! Gordon and James chuffed quickly away. Thank you, Diesel 10. Just make sure you tell Fathead that I worked really hard so I can get out of that boring job. I will. When Thomas arrived at Titmuth Sheds, Gordon and James were trying to tell the engines that they saw the zombie engine. We're telling you, it's true. We saw the zombie engine. That wasn't the zombie engine. That was only Diesel 10. What? Puffed Gordon crossly. It was a trick? Yes, this was payback for scaring and making fun of Percy. Gordon and James knew they deserved it. We're sorry, Percy, said James. Me too. I accept your apology. Hey, do you two want to
Oh my
hear
gosh,
another story
that
about
looks
the
weird.
zombie engine? No. Just kidding. Oh, the indignity. What about Diesel 10? We don't know who his new job is, but that is a story for another day.
and there will be a story about that. Alright, don't worry. There will be an episode. Alright, there's the music again. There's the end credits, but we're not gonna do that. Season 1, episode 2, The Zombie Engine was the hardest episode to film and edit, and there was like lots and lots of editing errors, which was, my gosh, I hate that. But I did enjoy writing this episode and voice acting in it. So yeah, this was a fun episode. I hate the editing. It was a pain in the butt to film. So yeah. And after that, I did my Magic Road remake, which, sorry. Someday, well, the day, when it goes to my 1 year anniversary of my Magic Road remake, me and Stitch Underground, I'm gonna do a commentary video on it. So we're gonna watch the Magic Road remake and talk a lot about it. So it's gonna be really fun. But yeah, this is my commentary on my Thomas and his Trackmaster and Tomy friends. The first 2 episodes, and I really enjoyed making this series. It's really fun, and finally, like back then, I never really thought of making my own Thomas series, but because of what Mattel is doing right now, I'm like, you know what? Never mind. I'll make my own Thomas series because it's just messed up with what Mattel is doing right now. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed making the series. I enjoy making the episodes, coming up with stories. I say the best episode I've made is I would say James Goes Buzz Again. I enjoyed making that episode, and it was actually an episode I've been writing about since last October. So yeah. So it was really fun making that episode. My least favorite episode, I would say, Neville and Molly. Like, I enjoyed editing and filming and voice acting in it, but it was the writing I didn't like. I don't know, it was hard to come up with an episode about Neville and Molly. I can do like a solo Neville episode and a solo Molly episode, but an episode about Neville and Molly was really difficult, and I was not proud of it. I did like the crash scene with Gordon, which was really good. I didn't like the ending. So yeah, but yeah, I enjoyed this series. Yeah, tell me in the comments below, what do you think of my Thomas series? Do you like it? Do you think it's decent, or do you think it's bad? Okay, just tell me the truth. I want to know your actual opinions. And season 2, episode 2 will come out next week. I think probably like next next Friday. Not this Friday, but next Friday. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a good day and be really useful. And happy anniversary to Thomas and his Trackmaster and Tomy friends.